You know you need to give feedback, but you find excuses to avoid that conversation. This is part 2 of Leaders on the Line with Rita Cincotta answering what's your advice for giving feedback when it feels awkward or new. Rita's answer, you'll change the way you approach tough conversations. Listen to this.
Hello?
Hi Rita, it's George.
Hey George, how you doing?
Good. Have I got you at a bad time?
No, not at all.
Do you have a moment? I need your advice. What's your advice for giving feedback when it feels awkward or new?
Feedback is something that I think most people try and avoid. It's not anyone that says, oh, can we have a feedback conversation, or I'd love to give you some feedback. We're not usually chomping at the bit to receive that. But for me, I think about feedback as an infinity symbol with a circle around. So the infinity symbol for me is about feedback occurring all the time with flow. It doesn't matter who's involved, whether it's leaders or team members, colleagues. It can occur at any time, and it should occur at any time, and it doesn't matter about hierarchy. And it's certainly not at a specific time of the year when someone tells us that we should be giving feedback, right?
Beautiful.
And in most organisations, that's how our feedback processes are set up. We do it kind of half yearly, annually, sometimes quarterly. If you're in a sales role, you might get that feedback more often. I think it's an artificial construct, and we've done that to purposely kind of block out a period of time where we're doing appraisals and development and all those kinds of things. But if we're using that infinity symbol, it should be occurring all the time. And the circle around it, for me, represents that environment that we're in. So is it safe and healthy for me to provide feedback to others, to my team or to my colleagues? And is it also safe for me to receive feedback? Does it feel toxic? Does it feel unsafe? And if it is feeling toxic or unsafe, I'm probably going to not want to go there, right? I'm going to perceive it to be unsafe. Or really think about your feedback intention and your feedback reaction. So when we're giving feedback and when we're receiving feedback, we have a choice.
Yes.
When I'm receiving feedback, I can react or I can reflect. And when I'm intending to provide feedback, I can irritate, because sometimes I might want to irritate someone because I don't like them. Or I might want to inform them, which is usually the better thing to do when we're providing that feedback. And there's lots of other things that we can do, right, between reaction, reflection, and irritation and informing. But the main key here is that we've got a choice. And if we stop and think about how to receive that feedback and what our intention is in providing that feedback, we're more likely to be able to do either of those things successfully.